Welcome back. Playing some Random Fall 4 gameplay here.
Yes.
Currently, been playing around on this character. I've been trying to max XP, maximize the XP on.
Huh?
After I
Hey,
talk to my
Carla.
good girlfriend,
Need to pick something up?
Carla.
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
Uh-huh.
If you have anything for me. Creosote. It's not exactly easy stuff to find. Bioscanner, yes. Oh, yeah, and you have a microscope. It's like I'm in love. And you got squirrel bits. Oh, yes, some dirty water too. Oh my gosh. You are the greatest thing ever there, Little Miss.
Yeah? Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Help defend that place. What in the world do I want to defend? That place.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
You're
Sure
tuned
thing.
to Radio Freedom,
Let's see what you've
the voice
got.
of the Minutemen.
Here you go.
It's
Wow. What a tell.
all
It's
quiet
real.
across the
I got it
Commonwealth.
from an ex.
Stay safe out
Serious?
there.
Anyway. But,
Good work, Sturgis.
well, don't think. Here's one. Keep it light.
Uh-huh.
Yes. How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Smack on that fan, don't
Yeah.
you?
Ready?
Good.
Sure.
Here's a list. How many?
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on.
Good deal. One.
Right.
Check it.
You'll find me some jet. Then I can use the sight to help you.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I was like this.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to...
Not yet. Up there and deal with.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Even though they have plenty of defenses. All these places have plenty of defenses.
All quiet here.
What just
Stay
happened?
tuned for Minutemen alerts.
That's it.
Shotgun's more
justice for
sense.
ya.
We'll kill those too.
You showed up just
in the nick of time.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
I was glad.
Look, anyway.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurt, little.
4 o'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
If you work, you eat. It's simple as that.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead. Sure.
Thank you, Jesus.
We showed the Institute we're not afraid of them anymore.
Let's trade.
Okay.
That's why it's kind of useful. Maybe it's a really long, pain in the buttish process, but it is actually useful.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting
put
across the
outfits.
Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make
Hey.
it twice.
I'm sure I've got something
You.
you need.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know who's who. Yes. That.
Don't care much for good neighbor. That place, nothing but trouble.
Institute thinks they can keep us down with their damn sense. We taught them different.
Yeah, we did. Not really aggravated that I am aggravated that they popped in the middle, but mostly aggravated.
This is Radio Freedom,
Took
broadcasting
Another
all
day
day,
of
all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
You have no idea, really, how much time and effort I actually put into getting all these goofballs. Now look, I just lost 2 dudes here. Jerks. Oh, never mind. No, that place is gaining. I know this place is gaining now too.
Gotta be Joe. Let's do this.
Still in one piece.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Whoa.
It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Hi, how are you?
Crop's coming in pretty good. Anything I can do to help out around here?
I think you're safe. Okay.
Crop's been going pretty good lately.
Bruce Willis.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
That doesn't look half bad. Nights like this, one spot with a beer.
Call me old-fashioned. There's nothing better than something.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report.
Yeah?
Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen
Things are
alerts.
looking up. I can feel it this.
You can count on me.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Can't remember the last time.
How may I be of service?
Hopefully one of them synths did a spy on me.
The farm's not much, but it's something. Always wanted to go to the big city. Now I can't wait to leave.
Even goes like ridiculous amounts of damage. Has a pretty nice range.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Your printing press while you're at it.
A.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I want to trade a few things.
Of course.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure thing.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
By Elder Maxon's orders.
You dick.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Ah, Knight. You have technical.
I found some tech.
And there is, remember, check every building you explore during your patrols.
Duty shift was long. I'm glad we're making a difference.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
I never thought I'd be... Here's...
Oh, God. Mold that on a stick with it.
Why are you such a bitch?
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready?
Let's do this.
You sure? I'll start scanning. I'm ready when you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
4 o'clock.
By the way,
Minuteman
I figured this
Radio.
was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Yeah.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Do not expect alright.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
I said first scan. Maybe I'll learn how to spell.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
This is Radio Freedom. It's 5 p.m. All
I
quiet.
can only imagine what
Stay
you've
tuned for
heard,
Minutemen alerts.
what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific,
This is Radio Freedom,
very personal
broadcasting
reason.
all day, all across
You
the
are
Commonwealth.
here for your
Nothing
son.
to report. Stay safe, people.
Don't have the key. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
This is Radio
Sean. It's me. I'm
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned.
I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the
Sean,
Minutemen.
are you okay?
Nothing to report.
You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try. Let's start.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why?
Ah, now that's the question. At that time, the scientific... So they found...
So the weird science...
In a manner of speaking. The Institute endeavored. Plenty of that. Even in there. But then, I was... I am their father.
Sean.
It really... I know you.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't...
You knew the man?
Would you have preferred that I turned him? The Institute. Institute. I won't lie. What else?
Your mother.
Yes. I've gone over...
Right. Collateral damage? Is that all she...
I forget that it's been such a short time. I don't have... Has it always? For many years. With all the...
Sure.
But what else can...
So you're...
I am the Institute.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters...
Ultimately, I know that the Institute I've been a part, and now...
PM here at Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report.
Maybe.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I don't know.
I know. The Institute you've been...
I don't know what to do.
I realize. I hope that... I simply... We really do have humanity's best. Will you take...
I just don't know.
Just... give it time.
Uh-huh.
The Institute You want to and finally...
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Documents up here. Password.
That's it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? Real people.
No argument here.
Nice to meet some. I've been saying for years. Maybe you. In
Mhm.
any case, I suppose. Perhaps a fresh. Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
components to make something that's actually useful.
Reporting status. All functions.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom,
Operating at
the
full
voice
capacity.
of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
You're kind of a jerk.
Huh?
Hi there.
I'm not scared of the surface. Quentin is such a liar. How'd he know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground, and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people. And with the android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
Is it true food supplements has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Excuse me.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought. Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
I'll take a look, sure.
Nope. Don't want any of that.
Bet it's pretty boring down here compared to up there.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up
Hi,
this
Doc.
primary
They
drive
weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. When Father told, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't mind my ask,
I just wanted to find.
now that you've found, now, as you might guess, we maintain. There's a lot of
Uh-huh.
the work we do might not be so.
Uh-huh. On board with what?
The Institute, Sean, and if there's any,
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a...
absolutely.
Sure.
Over the year, when necessary.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working. It's a good thing too. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm
Nothing to
concerned,
report.
the phase out on
Stay
these
safe,
older
people.
models can't come soon enough.
Hey there.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I can't argue with that. Even so,
I'll take a look.
Here's the pew pew.
go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
This is Radio Freedom.
Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Yes.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Hey, Doc.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office. Welcome. Welcome. It is...
It'll take some time.
I'm so... You should
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
see that you do.
Scanning unknown IP.
You seriously think you're heading over to robotics to knock some heads together?
Pardon me, sir.
We're all
On
looking
the
forward
targeting
to
package
working with
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Some message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft? My methods get results, and they will this time as well.
11 p.m. out there.
You'll see.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
You won't be saying that when I start.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Hey.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that... We need...
Sure. Yeah, well, if you can't get along...
Yeah. Anyway, well...
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo.
Uh-huh.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any...
Mm-hmm. Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an out. The first out. It's nothing. Now, Father is our primary...
Why would synths...
Synths do not... As to why? Our main instrument,
Uh-huh.
coursers,
Mhm.
they are highly self-sufficient. What I gather you know. In fact,
Uh-huh.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Why does it matter?
if there is some defect in courser combat programming, then it must be...
Right.
Now, unless you...
If you...
Dr. Zimmer, in his...
Hello.
Carry on, sir.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Nominal.
No visible reaction to the cave.
Hey.
Will there
Once
be
you
any
settle
pain?
in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you.
No hurry, though.
After what I've...
I should think so. How about you? In the meantime, we'll do that check. Take care of yourself. I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. There. All done. You can return to your duties.
I need medical
I'll prove a
attention.
useful test
All this
subject for
advanced
you, Doctor.
technology, and we still can't cure
It's
common
midnight here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Excuse me.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
I'm through.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing.
This
At
is
this point,
Excuse me,
she's just
Doctor.
doing it for fun.
broadcasting all day,
Oh,
all
hi
across
there.
the Commonwealth.
Sorry if I seem distracted.
Nothing to
I
report at
memorized
the
5
moment.
sets of
Stay
design
tuned for
schematics, and now I'm doing...
That's amazing.
Oh, anyway, I... Well, that was productive.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Doc,
Since you're new here, you should take time. Rules.
words any former soldier.
A man who...
Sounds good.
Take care, then.
Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects.
Uh-huh.
Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access with the ability...
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, in case this... if nothing else. Now...
Is everything okay, Doctor?
Yes, things are...
Sure.
I'm sorry, I don't socialize.
274.
Not yet.
This is
I've been
Radio
reviewing
Freedom.
Father's plans to expand our operations.
Dr. Hogan
Nothing new to
sent
report.
Guerrilla Project.
Hi. Stay tuned here for
Rumor
Minutemen
is
Alerts.
Advanced I wonder how Systems the war are is starting a going. new dark matter initiative.
Raleigh must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it.